life is all about choices and it's all about decisions and action. And I do always say that. But with that, you can make the right choice and still fall down. You could be doing an action and fall, but you got to learn from the fall, right? So you can get back up. And then if you learn from it, guess what? You won't fall from the same reason. When I was learning how to ride a skateboard with my friend from across the street, I expected to just put on my little outfit, whatever I wanted to work comfortable, and just hop on the board and just start going, right? Just start rolling down the street, man, fast, with some speed. But that quickly was not the case. I hop on the board and I put a little bit of weight on there, and guess what? The board just slips out from underneath me. I'm on the ground, right? And I went out there with a little Thrasher t-shirt and some little shorts and some Vans on. Maybe I had a little hat on because I wanted to look cool. I don't know. Actually, back then I couldn't wear hats. So I learned from the fall, man. Scratched up my little wrist, scratched up my little elbows, my knees, my legs, right? So I quickly learned from that. So I went inside, put on some jeans, put on a long sleeve, and maybe even a sweatshirt. Maybe I had the hoodie on, so if I fall, I don't hit my head and scratch up my face too. I don't think I put on a helmet. This was I was like freshman year, whatever. But I went back out there, and now I'm not afraid of the fall. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to brace a little bit. Might have some gloves so I can catch myself, right? And you can't be worried about what people are saying about you. Look at that stupid guy wearing all those clothes because he's afraid. Well, people aren't really gonna say that. People don't. Whatever. But if they are hating, just don't listen to them. You know what you got going on, right? Well, eventually I got it right. Eventually I kept falling, kept getting back up, and I could ride around the neighborhood, right? Couldn't do any tricks, but I could ride a skateboard, right? I did it. Successful, right? But if I would have fallen, not got back up the first time I scratched my skin, it hurts. It hurts. Ow. Protect myself, I would have never learned, right? I was a beginner, and now I'm still a beginner, definitely. I haven't rode a skateboard really since then. But something I have done is ride a bike, man. And shout out to my sister for real for taking me out there in the front yard and in front of our house and just ride ride a big circle in front of our house. And man, I ended up in them bushes. I was falling in front of cars. I was, dang near bumping cars while I was learning how to ride. And that was a rough time because that bike was big. I was young. That might have been like elementary school, like first grade. But yeah, I was out there in the middle of the summer with a winter coat because I was falling so hard. With big jeans, I had 3 layers of pants on. Learned from the fall, right? But eventually, maybe like in 2 days, maybe by the second day, I kept falling, kept getting back up and learning from it. And I could ride down the street, man. I could ride down the street, ride fast, ride slow, turn around, put some counter steering on it while I'm going slow, go backwards. I learned how to ride a bike. But if I would have fallen and not gotten back up, guess what? I would have never learned. So sometimes we all fall. Sometimes we fall, right? That's just a part of life. And it just depends on how you take it. Are you going to learn from it? Or are you going to say, ouch, that hurts me? And you're not going to get back up. That's what's going to happen? Is that what you're going to do? Is that who you are? I don't think so. Man, something I want to talk about real quick is something that soon I will be doing is riding a motorcycle, right? Some people, once they get some speed behind the bike, they want to do wheelies and tricks and stuff, whatever. Sometimes people fall, right? Sometimes they fall and get in a bad accident, and guess what? They never, ride again. Sometimes that a fall is enough to get someone to never do it again, right? If it's bad enough, if it hurts bad enough, if it's scary enough, And you gotta take action. You gotta know if something's worth it, and sometimes it's not, right? So sometimes you have to stop while you're ahead, right? Because you don't want to put yourself in danger and it's not even worth it, right? But sometimes it is worth it. It is worth the ride. The danger is worth the ride sometimes. So you gotta sometimes just get thick jeans on so you're not gonna rip them up and cut your skin up. Some nice riding gloves, nice jacket, a nice coat, a nice helmet to protect your skull, right? Protect yourself. And also, what it is you can't focus on learning how to do anything if you are afraid that you are going to be hurt. You know, that's why I put on the coat when I was riding the bike. That's why I put on the jeans and the sweatshirt and the gloves while I was learning how to skateboard. It's because I was trying to focus not on not hurting myself and falling and cutting up my skin, but I was trying to focus on learning. You cannot learn if you are afraid, right? That's why in the classroom, you got to get the bullies out of the class, because people are just trying to learn. And if there's a bully in there messing with you, picking on you, you can't focus on what you're learning. You're focused on what you're doing and how you're looking, because you don't want that person to say something about you, right? All right. So you gotta, essentially, you gotta learn. We all fall, man. That's what I'm trying to say. We all fall. But the fall isn't what matters. What matters is you learning from it and getting back up. So all I can say is just get back up. Yeah, if you watch this whole video, thank you. I hope you liked it, and come back for the next one.